Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is our 34th tutorial of Power BI. In the previous class, we have prepared these three pages, which is sales analysis, details, and comparison. And now in today's class, we will learn how to format this report so that our report get more attractive and more beautiful. So firstly, we will set the background of this page. So I will click on Canvas screen and go to here Format tab. And under Format tab, we have an option of Canvas background. So you guys need to click here and we can see this option of image. So we need to click this browse because I want to add picture from my desktop. So I have already downloaded this picture from Google. So let me click here and so we guys can see nothing has to show. So what we need to do, we need to transparency into 0 and click this image normal to fit. So we guys can see we have set up the background of this canvas. Now we will format other visuals. Now we will format this text box. So firstly we need to select this text and we can change the font size accordingly. So I'll select Cambria here and we can also resize from any size. So I'll make it as 36. And from this drop down you guys can set the colors. So I'll make it as yellow. So we guys can see the color has changed. So from this B option you guys can bold or unbold that things. And from this button you guys can change it to italic. And from here you guys can underline this text. And with the help of these three options you can make it as left, middle or right. So for this report we make it as middle. And these are the subscript or superscript. And if you guys want to change the background of this text box, so you need to go this format tab and here is the option of effect. So we guys can see background toggle is already enabled. So we can change the color from here. Let's say I make it as light orange. Oh, that's not good. So we will play with other colors. So it look better. And we have another option of formatting guys like visual border. So I will enable this visual border and click here. So visual border color is black. So we can change the color from here. Let's say purple. So we can see here guys, here is the purple line of the border. And you can also format other things. Let's say we want to put shadow under the text box. So here shadow color is black. So I'll select here yellow. And from here I want to select shadow inside. So we guys can see yellow shadow has appeared here. So in this way you guys play with these formatting options. And guys, every visual has a different formatting, but this general formatting you guys can see in each and every visual. And now I will change the formatting of this card visual. So firstly I click on this card and go to the format option. And you guys can see here are two options, visual or general. So as I told you, this general setting is appear of each and every visual, but this setting is different from each visual. So firstly I want to change this callout value. So we need to simply click here and we need to change the setting of font. So I want this font as a Cambria again. So we guys can see font style has changed. And from here guys, we can change the color of this text. So I'll make it as purple. So we guys can see the value color has changed. And under display unit, you guys can change to the thousand, millions, billions, trillions or none. So once I click it on none, so it will reflect the actual value, which is 114200. And if you want to display in thousand, so you can simply click here 1000. So in this way, you guys can change the display units accordingly. And here is a category label guys. So if I turned off, we guys can see the category label has turned off. So this is the settings guys of callout value. Now go to the general setting and I want to add a title from here. So I will turn on this toggle and write my title name, which is total sales. So we guys can see here total sales has display here. And from here guys, again I want to change the font size style. So I'll make it as this time Georgia. And I want to make it as a bold, and you can play with the alignment, which is horizontal, left, right. So I'll make it as a middle. And from here guys, you guys can change the color. So I will change it as a blue. And from here guys, you can increase or decrease the size accordingly. And the same options are here: bold, italic, and underline. So you can play with this accordingly. And here is one more option guys, which is change the background color. If you want to set the background color, so you guys can select color from here, so which is not look good. So I'll make it as white. Now I will go to this effect option and select the background color. So I'll select as a light purple. And here is one more option guys, which is rounded corner. And here is one more option guys, which is rounded corner. So you want to make it round this corner, so you need to simply click here and make it as 15 to 20. So we guys can see the corner has rounded. Now I want to change the color of this shadow. So I want to make it as yellow. And I'll make it offset as inside. So guys, we have covered all the steps of formatting of card visual. So you guys can play it accordingly. And now comes to the donut chart visual. So we guys can see in general setting we have same options. Now go to this visual. So in visual setting we have four formatting options. So first we will study about this legend. So here these are the legends guys. So we want to change the setting of this legend. So you just simply click on this legend and go to options. This time our legends position are in center right. So we want to make it as on top left. We can see our legend position settings has changed. So in this way you can choose any of the legends accordingly. So here is the option guys, which is text. You can make the size increase or decrease of your legends. You guys can change the color from here. Yellow is not look good, so I'll make it as blue. So you guys can change the legend color from here. So this is the title guys of legend. So you guys can also on or off according to the requirement. So we have covered all the formatting of legends. Now come to the second option, which is slices. So here are the slices colors guys. So you guys can change the color according to your preference. So in this way guys, you guys can change the color of these slices. Now the third formatting option is detail label. So these are the detail labels guys. So you guys can turn on or turn off according to your preference. So now I'm clicking here and the first options are position. You guys can change the positions from here. Let's say inside. So we guys can see the detail label inside, which is not look good. So again I'll do outside. And from here guys, you can increase or decrease the size of the detail label, and you can also change the font style. Let's say Cambria. You can make it as bold, change the data label color. And we have a last format option in donut chart. So you need to click on this rotation, and you can also rotate this donut chart. See guys. So in this way you can play with these formatting options. Now comes to the general setting. I want to change the background of this donut chart. So simply I go in effect option and change the background color. You can also turn on or turn off the background, and again go to the visual border, and I want to make it border color as blue. And I also want to add shadow from here, which is inside. And now I go to the title here, and you can also rename the title from here, which is product wise sale. Now I will change the style of this format and change the color from here, and I will set the alignment in middle and make it as bold. Now we will learn formatting about this slicer. Go to the format option. So in slicer setting, so you guys can change the slicer setting orientation, which is vertical or horizontal. Let's say if we want to click on horizontal, so we guys can see the slicer orientation has changed. And under selection option, you guys can single select or choose the multi select. You can turn on or turn off the slicer header. Now go to the slicer header setting. You can rename the title text from here, and the same options are available here. You can change the font style, increase or decrease the size accordingly, and you can also change the color from here. And again it's asking the same option of border option. You can change the border color from here, and if you want to add a background color, so you can also add the background color from here. These settings are for the slicer header only. Now comes to the values. So these are the values, guys. So we can increase or decrease the size according to your requirement. See, guys, and the same options are available here, guys. You can change the style of this text and also change the color from here. And if you want to set up the background, you can also change the background from here. Now go to the general setting, and in general setting we want to also add the background from here. And let me uncheck this Anjit Roy. So in this way, guys, you can make your report more attractive. And now, guys, we will change this formatting of this slicer. So again you need to click here and change the slicer header. So in slicer header setting, you can change the font style, and I will increase the size of this text and change the color from blue here. And now I will go here and change the background of this slicer. So I'll make it as light gray. And now go to the value, guys, and I want to increase the value size and change the font style from here. And I will take this color as a black bold. And now I'll select the black color from here and make it as bold. So guys, we have seen various formatting options in our visuals. So let's say if you want to save our time, so you need to simply click here and go to here, Format Painter. So once you click here, and after clicking on Format Painter, you need to click simply here. So you guys can see the all format has copied and applied in pie chart. So in this way, you guys can save our time only formatting on one visual. You just simply go here and Format Painter and copy here. So this Format Painter copied the format of all the steps which you have applied. Now again I want to copy the format of this visual and put it here. And resize it both the visuals. And we will also study some formatting about this stack column chart. So here are two options, guys, which is x-axis and y-axis. So firstly go with x-axis. You can turn on or turn off x-axis according to your requirement. And they are same options, guys. To change the colors, you guys can play with these same options here. You can also turn on or turn off the title. So in this way, you guys can play with this x-axis or y-axis. And if you want to change the bar colors, so you just simply go here on columns and you can select the bar colors. And if you guys want to change the color of each and every bar, so you need to simply click here on show all, and you can change the color according to your requirement. And again, we can see the same options of data labels. You can turn on or turn off accordingly. And in general setting, we have already covered all these options. Only these two options are left, so we will cover it in our upcoming classes. So guys, in today's class, we have covered the basic formatting of our report. So in this way, you guys can make it our report more attractive and more beautiful. Guys, in view option, we have various kind of themes, so you guys can also take these themes according to your preference. Let's say if I click it here, so we guys can see it changes all the color formatting from here. So guys, these two pages are left of formatting. So you guys do your formatting and make practice on these two pages. And in our upcoming classes, we will cover up more features about Power BI Desktop. So thank you so much guys for your more love and support, and please share this channel with those who really want to learn Power BI from scratch. And I'm really thankful to my subscribers and viewers who continue watching this channel. And if anyone wants separate paid training for interview preparation or Power BI full course, these guys can connect me on LinkedIn. LinkedIn link is given under the description box. You guys can easily connect me on LinkedIn. And if anyone needs free consultation regarding Power BI or any doubts, you guys can connect me on LinkedIn. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Thank you so much.